So Leo Varadkar in Davos, but presumably it's going to be Brexit that he's talking about.
Oh, of course, yeah, absolutely. And it's no coincidence, I suppose, that the Polish Prime Minister will be meeting with Leo Varadkar, because earlier this week we had an intervention from the Polish Foreign Minister at the Foreign Affairs Council, where he discussed the fact that he had suggested that the backstop, the controversial backstop, the insurance policy to ensure there's no hard border on the island of Ireland, that would be limited to 5 years. And this was roundly rejected by the Irish government and the European Union. Michel Barnier and all sides said that in actual fact you can't limit the backstop to 5 years, because that means it's not an insurance policy anymore. So I know for a fact that obviously Leo Varadkar and the Polish Prime Minister will be meeting over this issue to try to assuage some of the fears from the Polish, because of course you have to understand the Polish people, the largest population of Polish people outside Poland is in the UK, and they fear for their security in the UK after Brexit if there's a no-deal scenario.
As shown, meanwhile, of course, Ireland still preparing for that no-deal scenario, isn't it?
Yes, of course. I mean, like every other member state, everybody's preparing for a no-deal situation. But most of all, those member states that are closest to the UK, geographically, politically, culturally, and also in the area of trade. And Ireland's largest trading partner is Britain. Also, Ireland is the only country that will have a landlock with Britain and will have to protect that border in the case of a no-deal scenario, because Ireland will, of course, be in the European Union. We'll have to protect the single market. So Ireland is bracing itself by employing up to 1,000 customs officers and expecting essentially a deluge of administration in this situation, where they would have to apply tariffs, they'd have to inspect situations like non-tariff barriers, they have to protect the single market, make sure regulations in place, and make sure that unofficial goods essentially aren't making their way into the European Union. France, as we know, a couple of weeks ago announced €50 million in measures protective against a no deal, and of course the Netherlands, another huge trading partner of the United Kingdom, is doing likewise. And we've around 60 days to go to Brexit with this big vote in the coming days, so everybody's bracing themselves for what could possibly come next.